Alduin swings, they did dark in the sky.
Good dog.
And yes, Sarah?
Good dog.
I don't owe you money, do I? Until next time. Stupid dog.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. All right, then.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. It's a fine day with you around.
Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon!
I don't owe you money, do I?
Greetings, stranger. The name's Yormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered? Well, maybe you need someone to chop you some firewood, or brew you an alchemy potion. I think I have a recipe lying around somewhere. That's right, and I assure you, every service I offer will earn your complete satisfaction. In fact, I could be your personal assistant. I could wash your clothes and carry your equipment. Consider me your personal pack mule. Really? I'll do everything you ask. Just say the word. If you're asking if I specialize in something, I'd say I do just about everything. For instance, I used to help Sven chop lumber. That is, until the day he almost lost his hand at the sawmill. Wasn't my fault, he ran into me. But he hasn't asked for my help since. Same with Delphine. She says I broke too many dishes. I broke maybe 3, at the most. Yeah, that woman seems sweet on the outside, but beware. She has a real mean streak, too. Girder, though she'll vouch for me. And the blacksmith fellow. I forget his name. He taught me how to strip leather down. I'm guessing he would have hired me as his apprentice, but I think he knew I was destined for more. I know what you're getting at. I hear the whispers. But the only pattern I see is one of versatility. I mean, I'm no fool. Yes, I can be clumsy, and Hara knows I'm not the best cook. But that's only because I'm not really concentrating what I'm doing. And why should I? It's not as if the lumber chopping and dishwashing is a mentally exhausting skill. I figure I can do that stuff while I fill my head with greater pursuits. You need to be more cognizant of the times, traveler, and the place. Skyrim cares not for knowledge. What good is becoming a scholar? Only a handful of people will understand the things you say, and they'll still disagree on the meaning. In Skyrim, people only understand one thing: the cry of battle, blood and steel, and songs to immortalize the heroes and the dead. That's what will get you the adulation of your peers, not reading some dusty old book. and one not easily achieved, which is why I have to make good use of my time. Whenever I was tasked with doing something for the locals, I'd let my body do the work while my mind stayed focused in the art of battle. I'm a mage, and a man grown. I can grow whiskers on my cheeks just like any old lord. People treat me differently because of my station, but they still respect me as a man, which is more than I could say for my father. The last time I saw the old toad, all he did was bark orders and gripe. He complained my pheasant roast was overcooked. He nearly slapped me when I poured his beer and left a less than frothy head. And then he berated me the entire time I cleared his table. Yeah, but at least when he's eating he keeps his mouth shut. The worst part is afterward, when he starts spouting racist nonsense. Elves poisoning our food, elves stealing our children, and don't tell him there's a difference between the elven races, let alone Altmer and Thalmor. They're all Thalmor maggots to him. Listening to the old man makes me ashamed to call myself a Nord. My mother is a kind woman. She always compliments me on my meals and tells me how proud she is to have me for a son. That's its own dilemma. When even I can tell my potage has no flavor, it's tough to appreciate the kindness of her words. While lies of deceit are born as spiders and die as flies, white lies can wilt like a rose and leave nothing but thorns. Just one. A sister. A real snobby bitch and obsessed with gold. Saving it, to be precise, which would be fine if she had a sense of humor about it. Whenever we went to the market in Whiterun, she'd always harass the vendors until they gave her a discount, just to make her leave. Poor Carlotta. Here she was, trying everything in her power to feed her children, and my sister shakes her down for every last septum. When we left, I told my sister, if there was one thing she didn't need any amulet or potion for, it was to become a master of cheap craft. That pretty much severed whatever relationship we had. And my sister holds a grudge as tight as she holds her coin purse. And I've had enough of talking about them, as it were. At least, to anyone who isn't a patron. An epic, to be precise. One that's coming to its climax. There's a tower on the horizon, canvassed by a sky the color of blood. As I ride my steed closer, I see that coiled around the tower like a serpent is the evil dragon Numenex, resurrected by Alduin. He roars at the sight of me, and I answer him by raising the Sword of Dawn, shining like a beacon through the darkness. Even Numenex cannot withstand its glare, as he winces and recoils behind the fort before taking it. I ride fast and low, evading the sweep of his talons. I enter the tower where my princess awaits, but my task is not yet complete. I give her my steed and my love, and climb the winding steps to the top of the fort, where Numenex has a date with my steel. A direct attack is foolish. Numenex knows this. That's why I do it. My aim is to shock him just long enough to run up his nose and behind his eyes, where the tender spot in his neck awaits my blade.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Anything you need? Farewell.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe...
He's a bard, so he says.
Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I don't need your jokes right now. But maybe you have a point. Maybe Camilla needs some help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. All right, then.
By sure. What do you want?
The name's Hjormir, and I'm just the man for the job. Farewell.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. What is this? The elf playing a treachery? Shocking. As if I would write this dribble. How about we play a bit of a turnabout with Feindal? Here. I had to use simple words, but this letter should convince Camilla it's from him. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Until next time.
Hey, morning. Good morning. How'd you sleep? Good.